Wheezy baby.
What's up, guys? It's Skrada, your favorite Ohio sports capper. Yesterday was a good day for us for baseball again. We've been on a tear on our baseball bets. Football was about 50-50. We got ruined by some injuries. I mean, that happens. It's sports. You live and you learn. It's another day, another dollar. So we'll get things started off for you. I got a Nerfy for you. It's a four-legger. It's plus 976. I figured I'd do a Nerfy since the other day I hit a four-leg Nerfy for about the same odds. First one for you is the Guardians versus the White Sox. I got the Angels versus the Mariners, Rangers versus the Mets, and the Yankees versus the Red Sox. And I have all these going under 0.5 runs. I also hedge all my Nerfies, which just means I place individual bets on all of them because a lot of times with Nerfies, 3 out of 4 of them will hit. That way you at least get your money back or you make some extra money, a little bit extra money. Next, I'm going over to a three-leg money line. This one's at plus 309. I dedicate this one to my brother Boos. He's the best shooter of all time in the Firelands Conference. He's retired now. He's a legend. The greatest 2K center to ever play NBA 2K. At least I've ever played with. So shout out to my boy Boos. So for this one, like I said, it's a three-leg money line at plus 309. I got the Guardians money line. Bibby's pitcher for the Guardians. They're at home. He's 3-0 lifetime against the White Sox in 4 starts. And on the other side of this game, we got Davis Martin pitcher for the White Sox, and he's got 3 career starts against the Guardians, and he is 1-2 with a 7.71 ERA. So I'm fully confident the Guardians are going to get this money line win. Next, I got the Brewers money line. Quinn Priester's pitching for the Brewers. He's 12-2 on the year. He's 6-1 at home. He's got a 3.25 ERA, and he's facing a very bad St. Louis team tonight. Next, I got the Dodgers money line to finish out this parlay. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but it sounds like it is. He's pitching for the Dodgers tonight. He's 8-4 on the road this season with a 2.33 road ERA, and they are facing San Francisco. And Verlander's pitching for the Giants at home, and he is 3-10 on the year. He's washed. He's old. I got the Dodgers winning this one. So if you add, like I said, all 3 of those together, the Guardians, Dodgers, and Brewers money line, that's at plus 309. Next, I'm going over to the three-leg hitter parlay. I got Bryce Turang, 1+ hits. He's 4 for 12 against Andre Palante. Palante's 2-7 on the road with a 4.91 ERA. And he's given up at least 5 hits in his last 7 games. So I think Turang's going to come through with a hit for us. Next, I'm going back over to Manny Machado. He didn't get a hit for us yesterday, but I think he's going to get one today. They're still facing a terrible Rockies team. He's due for a hit, so I have him at plus 1 hits. And then I got Ronald Acuna, who's at 1+ hits. They're facing an Astros team who haven't announced their starter yet. He's due for a hit as well. He's a beast. So you add all 3 of those together. I got Bryce Turang, Manny Machado, and Ronald Acuna. That's at plus 171. All 3 of those 1+ hits. Next, I'm going over to my famous pitcher strikeouts parlay. I've been hitting these like crazy lately. This one has a 9-legger for you. I got Mitch Keller, 3+ strikeouts. He's pitching for the Pirates. Trevor Rogers, 3+ strikeouts. He's pitching for the Orioles. Jacob deGrom, 4+ strikeouts. He's pitching for the Mets. I got Lewis Gill, 3+ strikeouts. He's pitching for the Yankees. Hurston Waldrep, 3+ strikeouts. He's pitching for the who's he pitching for? Atlanta, sorry. And then I got Quinn Priester, 3+ strikeouts. He's pitching for the Brewers. I got Brandon, I don't know how to say his last name. I think it's Pratt, I believe. He's 3+ strikeouts. He's pitching for Arizona. I got Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 4+ strikeouts, pitching for the Dodgers. And then I got Sandy Alcantara, 3+ strikeouts, and he's pitching for the Marlins, and that's at plus 227. Next, I go over to a 3-pick college football parlay. It's the last bet of the day for you. I got Houston at -2.5 spread. Like I said in my shorts video, if you haven't seen it, Houston's defense is very good. They're going against the Colorado team who's absolutely clueless this year. They have a lot to work on. They don't know what's going on. Their offense looks terrible. So I think Houston's going to cover this easy. I honestly think they're going to win by at least a touchdown. In a solo bet I have Houston at -3.5. I just played it a little bit safer and put them at -2.5 spread for this parlay. Next, we go over to New Mexico at +21.5 spread. They're going against UCLA. UCLA is terrible. I don't know. I honestly don't know why the spread line is. I think the regular spread is 15.5. I just bumped it up to 21.5 just to give us a little extra cushion. But yeah, UCLA is garbage. Next, I'm going over to Arizona versus Kansas State, and I have this game under 62.5 total points. Arizona has a very good offense, but Kansas State has a very good defense. And Kansas State's offenses look pretty trashy this year, so I think this one's going to go under. Arizona likes to run the ball. Kansas State has a very good run defense. So like I said, I have this one going at under 62.5 total points. You add all three of these parlays together, and that's at +205. The other solo bet I have, aside from the Houston -3.5, is the Guardians money line. Those are my two favorite picks for today, as you can see in my shorts video. I think the Guardians are going to crush the White Sox. They're still out for blood. They're trying to make a playoff spot. They've been killing it lately. They've been on fire. Their bats have been hot. And Bobby's due for a good game, and he pitches fairly well against the White Sox. And then, like I said, Houston, the -3.5, I think they're going to cover that with ease. I hope you guys follow. I hope you guys tail. I hope you guys subscribe so you can see my future videos and make some cash. Best of luck to you tonight, and see you guys tomorrow.